There's a quote from Richard Branson I stumbled upon this morning. He says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you don't know how to do it, say yes, then figure it out later. Sounds simple, right? Just say yes. I didn't give it much thought, but then it started going on in my mind. So I said, all right, let's put the brain to work. Where in my life have I ever said yes to an opportunity whilst being unclear on how to execute it? Luckily, I didn't have to search for too long. And I know the world is full of some brilliant examples from persons or individuals who are exceptional, individuals who would have made marks on society. But I want to personalize this one. After all, I too am striving to create something of value I can call my own. And this example is the very reason I will never stop pursuing my goal, not until ear can no longer be found in my lung. It was at camp, Hanford Yuka to be precise, probably around a year or two ago. Side note, this is the best SDA camp you can ever be a part of. I highly recommend it. Now let me set the scene for you. It's day 2. We are all gathered for evening assembly. Now around 400 persons are seated, and the organizers are in charge leading out. Now the chaplain came up to me and asked if I could get anyone to give a testimony. So I agreed to search around. Turned out no one wanted to stand in front of so many persons, and you can't blame them. After all, a testimony is not something scripted. So after some time of searching without progress, it was time for the testimony. So I, without thinking about it, my feet, to be exact, my feet took me up there. Now I'm up there. I'm nervous. I'm shaking. I can't turn back now. Everyone see me up there. Everyone stopped talking. Eyes locked. They waited on me to say something. So, with the nerves still visibly shaking, I took a deep breath, began speaking, and the words began to flow. The nerves turned into excitement, and for a brief moment, everything stood still. It was as if I could be in that moment forever. And that's when I knew this is where I'm supposed to be. A window of opportunity. Life doesn't hand us some grand gestures. It hands us windows. And when those windows open, hesitation is there. Now, if when those opportunities arise and it clashes with your beliefs or your personal views, by no means I'm telling you to go against your belief, go against your standards, your precepts. No, stand firm in your belief. But don't allow fear to be the reason you give up on what something or potentially could be a life-changing scenario. Don't let fear be the reason you sit around in the future talking to your friends, talking about what could have been. No. Do it now. Do it despite the fear, despite the nervousness, despite the visibly shaking. That wasn't my best speech, no. But that's when I realized that this is something I really wanted to pursue. Seeing persons' eyes light up at the fact that I'm saying something that is inspiring them. And seeing me up there being a testimony to myself, for nobody else, but to myself, I've shown that, yeah, I can do this. This is something that I can see myself doing. This is something that lights me up. And I took action. Now, it's not going to be like that all the time. But man, when those windows of opportunity presents itself, go for it. If you think about it, what do you have to lose? If you don't go for it, nothing happens. And if you do go for it and you fail, Nothing happens. But what if you succeed? What if that moment changes your life?